how do you use eWebinar today? Like, what are some of the use cases that you guys have?
Yeah, we've expanded from our first use case of eWebinar, which was to basically train agents, teams, marketing teams on how to use the product. And now we actually use it for a couple of things. We also host our internal training within eWebinar. So we've recorded some basic stuff that we can now have on demand for our team to be able to watch as they're coming on and joining the customer success team. We also host webinars specifically for some of our very large customers. So they've got unique needs, they've got unique setups, and we actually host webinars on there for them so that they can just continuously invite agents and teams as they're joining the brokerage, and they have that evergreen content that's going to allow them to let an agent join whenever they need to. And then what we also do is a lot of new product releases. We're hosting one this upcoming week on a new feature that we've been working on. So I'll be leading a webinar that we're going to allow to kind of pre-record, and then people get to join it at that moment. And we kind of get to remove that gate, to your point, where like it's tough to get people to join a webinar in the middle of the day sometimes. And so we now have this where we can make multiple occurrences, or we can just start to market the webinar and allow people to join it on their own schedule and learn all that content when it suits them.
Well, we work with a lot of real estate customers, whether it's tech companies or brokerages or franchises, and there are a ton of agents that join like at evenings.
Yeah.
And also on weekends when their schedule is actually free and they're ready to consume this content. And then the experience is the same, right? It doesn't matter if you join today, tomorrow, watch a replay. Like that's also another benefit. It's just like the quality is still there. It's not like a replay where like someone's asking a question and then you get interrupted, or the quality, like the video quality is not very high. And I'm hearing that you're doing like dedicated customer trainings as well. Did you offer that previously, or is that like a new thing that you're able to do because of this platform?
That's definitely a new offering that we've been able to add in using eWebinar. Before those trainings, they would be one-offs, and we would do them on Zoom. They wouldn't really be able to cater. As you know, agents come and go from a brokerage all the time. We constantly have new ones. Daily. So we needed a way not only from a customer success and product team to have that sort of education within the app, but we also needed the additional avenues of having that over email, having that as a video resource. And a great way with eWebinars, we're able to incorporate all of that together and direct people to that resource. And to your point, it's not joining a webinar where it's kind of blank, right? Like we've been able to add in tooltips, call outs, takeaways that people can use after that training. So it's not just joining to hear someone talk about how to use ActivePipe, but it's joining because there are additional resources that they're going to gain by spending an additional 30 minutes with us.
And how are your enterprise customers reacting to this kind of offering?
They love it. Our customers love it because they understand their agents and what their training needs really require. And it's not a one-size-fits-all that people are going to be able to make an in-person training, or that they're going to be able to make that Zoom class that you schedule each month. We need a way to be able to reach beyond the 20 to 30% of agents that are going to join those sorts of things. And this is a fantastic way for us and the brokerage to do that sort of stuff together. So we've actually had a couple that we've partnered with on the content.
I mean, how cool is it that you can partner with a company and do like continuous onboarding? Right? Like having multiple times a week or every day even. And then I like what you said previously about how you can spend your time in person or, live on Zoom more meaningfully, right? Like because all this kind of repetitive stuff is out of the way.